Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Warrior Way. I'm very excited to share something today that I heard earlier on a video I was watching. I wish I could remember the girl's name. It was a tarot reader, and she was saying that she had to let go of some friends because she had a conversation with somebody and she was trying to tell someone about like the signs she was seeing, the synchronicities, the signs, and her friend responded to her like, "Easy, like not everything's a sign." And I'm sure many of us, I know I have, I'm sure you have as well, have heard that from people. Like when you start talking about God or angels or things being in synchronicity every second, there's always a sign. The naysayers are going to be there trying to pull you back into their reality, into their negative way of seeing things. And that could be people, it could be friends, it could be family members. And it's tough because certain people, especially if they're family, it's not like you're going to want to get rid of them in the sense like you can just get rid of them. Friends, you can say, just not hang out with them as much or not chill with them as much or slowly distance yourself from those kinds of people. But it's hard with family because even family members who you love, they can be in a place of negativity. They can be a place of like it's difficult for them to hear the signs. And sometimes it's better off not sharing everything that you're experiencing with everybody because not everyone will understand it. And the best thing to do is, create a forum like this. And if you share it on, you share with the people on here and whoever was a naysayer on here, it's like you don't have to pay attention to them. I actually prefer people like that in a sense too. Like it's okay to have naysayers on here. Like I don't know you. Like I'll send all my love to you and like I appreciate you making me have more conviction into like going more into the positivity, more into the signs, more into the synchronicities, and to know every single second is God. Every single second is a sign. I was actually taking a walk just before this, before getting on here, and I was noticing every little thing. And you notice the plant life. You notice there was tomatoes on the floor from it just fell off some tree, and it was all over the place. And I felt like be careful every step. And I was thinking, oh, here we go. Like pay attention every single step you take. You have to pay attention, and it is that way. And then there was a plant I was walking by, and I touched it, and as I touched it, it poked me right in the finger. Um, and it's funny. There was a little bit of blood. It like splat, I guess, from that finger to another hand. I'm like, oh man. But it was more like it just shook me into like being like, thank you to make me pay attention because it is every second. It's every moment. And we want to start associating ourselves with people that can see it every second, that promote you when you're doing these things, that, in a sense, encourage you to keep on seeing, encourage you to, in that path of positivity, to watch the videos. Like, I only watch the videos now on people that are in that place of positivity. If I hear someone in a video like starting to be like negative or not seeing God in every second, it's most of the time I'll just turn it off because it's not relevant to my life at this point. And the videos that I get happens to be, I notice that everything's sent from God, and the more you invest yourself in godly, positive, conscious awareness types of things, the more God, the more the universe will give you those things. Even in technology, it'll work that way. Like they always say, like when you put on the radio, it'll go to the exact song that you need at that exact moment. And also, we have the ability to turn things off. And if it doesn't feel right for us, we can turn it off. It doesn't mean it wasn't perfect. It means that it was exacting. But we're the co-creator of this universe, and we're allowed to change the station. We're tuning into specific stations. So that's the same thing when it comes to friends and people that we're hanging around. Like we're deciding to tune to that station if we're going to continue to hang around those people, or we can remove ourselves. I know that's very hard for people. I when I had my initial YouTube page, I told so many people about it, and those were all my old friends, all my old life. So my whole entire old life was like bombarding my was like on my page, and it was hard in a sense for me. And I'm so grateful that I closed out that page and started a new chapter where I really didn't tell too many people. Actually, nobody really at first at all. And I'm allowing it to grow the way it's going to grow because at this point I started that before I wanted an outcome from it. I thought, I wanted to still, even though I was on my journey, I thought I had somewhat of control. This time around, I realized like I really don't have any control over it. It's up to God. It's up to the universe. The algorithm is just another God. It's just God deciding whether or not He wants you. And if I'm authentic and if I'm real, and this is the channel that He wants to promote, then He's going to do the marketing for me. He's going to make it happen. If not, it's okay. Then I will just do what I'll do. And that's my clue is to follow the signs for myself, to follow what feels good for myself. I know that I'm in nature all day. I shouldn't say all day, but I'm in nature a lot. I go in and out. different areas where I spend my time, and I watch the universe and I pay attention. And then when I come inside, I a lot of times want to do this. I want to create content through my poetry and through my talking about consciousness and awareness and paying attention to these types of things, because I know that I myself love hearing from people that are on this journey, love hearing from people that are talking about God, who are in the place that I'm at. And honestly, the people I'm watching, it seems like they're in that place, but they're in their own journeys. And a lot of them are psychic readings, and a lot of them are in that realm. And I'm just a regular guy. I was a social worker for 16 years, so I was in the field of therapy, but I got out of that world because I realized all I'm here to do is to help myself, because the most I can do for anybody else is to work on myself, to become more aware and more conscious of myself. Because the more I work on myself, the more healing I do for myself, the more I'm helping the collective, helping you guys. And the same is true for you as well. The more you work on yourself, the more you're helping me, and the more you're helping everyone else. And in a sense, that's where these videos come in handy. Like when people say to like the videos and people say to subscribe, it is important to do for the ones that you enjoy, the ones that you listen to over and over again, because it allows you to push forward these messages to make more people more aware. Now, the funny thing is about it is that really we don't have a say in anyone's awareness. We don't really have a say in our own awakening. It Yes and no. It feels like we do. Like I've spoken about the idea of free will. Like it feels like we do, but in truth, our awakening is going to happen whenever our awakening is going to happen, and it's more just how you feel. Because even though even our feelings are controlled by God, right? Everything really is not it really. I mean, it's exacting. It's we are God, so we are the God, and everything is God. So every single thing that's happening to us is through Him. However, the feeling that we get feels so real that we want to feel good every second. We want to feel like we're taken care of, and it's so obvious that we are taken care of. It's just to know that anytime those feelings come up for myself, it comes up. It comes up, and I've cried it out, and I've really worked on it to breathe it out and cried it out and sang it out and prayed it out and mantraed it out. Those, I know some of those are not even words, but I've done those things because all of those things are necessary to clear and clean out the old programming. It's so amazing. Some of us are programmed more than others. Some of us may have had people we could have looked towards before. But even people that are on their own journeys in your own families, in your own friendship circles, they're on their own journeys. They're on their own. They have to work through their own programming. So it's almost like they can't help you. They can't really help you. You can't. No one really can. And it could only sprinkle in some clues. It's like your teachers. You can have a teacher that can sprinkle in some clues. You could have Jesus sitting right in front of you. You could have a guru sitting right in front of you. You could have the masters sitting right in front of you, and they can't do it for you. When you're around them, you'll be with them in a sense of like you'll feel like you're in a different reality. You'll feel like you're free in that moment. It's like when I listen to someone else's video who's there also. I can feel that way when I listen to Dave Matthews, his music, and I'm like, oh my God, he's in that place. I can be in that place with him for the moments and listen to his music, or whether I'm at a concert, like it's like transcendental. Like I'm at his concert, I'm in the music, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm flying, as one of his songs, flying into this kaleidoscope dream. Like I'm flying into this dream realm. Like, could it be real, or is this just a dream? Like it does feel like it's a dream sometimes. Like, could the dream be real, that really God has us, that really God is taking care of us, that really God is providing for us health, wealth, relationships, whatever we have, every single thing is going to happen no matter what we try, no matter what we do, it's going to happen. It's going to come through. Yes. Yes. I now know that. I just, everyone wants the proof, but the proof is not helpful for anybody, because we've had people come before us. We've had those gurus. We've had those teachers. We've had those people that we've seen, but it doesn't help us to see those people in a sense. It does to some degree, but ultimately we know it has to come from within ourselves to feel that, to see those truths. I start to see things and being like, oh my God, like miracles are real. Their miracles have happened, like to you, to someone else, to myself. It's happening to all of us. Just we're not paying attention to the miracles. Like how many times are you crossing the street and the car could have hit you, but it didn't hit you? That's a miracle. Or the guy wasn't looking, all of a sudden he looks at you last second, he saw you, turned out of the way. Or you turned out of the way when you saw somebody. You're looking at your phone, all of a sudden you notice somebody and you quickly turn. Like there are miracles that happen. The fact that you go to sleep and you wake up is a miracle. The fact that the sun comes up every day, the fact that you're healthy. I look at myself like, oh my God, thank you for making me me. I say that a lot now, like, thank you. I could have been a bug. could have been a fly. I don't know. A bird seems pretty cool. Like, I don't know, flying all around around all the place. Like, I don't know. I could have been a bird. Could be a dolphin. I mean, some of these things sound cool, but at the same time, like, but you get to be you. And the truth. And if you're upset by the version that you are right now, so start to do those things that would make you feel better about yourself, to make you feel good in the moment. Whether that, again, that's taking that deep breath, taking a breath, whether that's, doing some exercise or singing or dancing or doing some yoga or meditation, whatever it is that can help you find something that can really make you feel good, because ultimately you're stuck in your existence forever and ever. Now, this vessel, as I've mentioned, you're not stuck in this vessel forever. You're only borrowing this vessel. But being good with the person behind it all, the being behind it all, because that the internal, when you start to feel good internally, your external starts to change. I know my physical body, I always want, to be honest, this is the truth. I've always wanted my physical body to look the way it does now. The funny thing is that when I wanted it to look this way, when I was chasing women and I was having so much fun in my party zone, I couldn't get it to look like this. And I don't work out as much as I did before. Now, granted, people will say, "What are you talking about? But you dance and you do your exercise routines." To be honest with you, I do my routines, but I don't always do them, first of all. I don't always keep to that. I don't always dance for hours. I used to do it when I first started my spiritual journey. I was dancing like crazy. But over the last year, I really just I dance here and there, but I dance and I move around and I take walks but it's more of when I'm in what I'm doing, I'm fully in it. I'm fully present to what I'm doing. I'm fully grateful. I'm fully loving what I'm doing. And when you're intentional, like even now, like being intentional with your movements back and forth, and when you're talk, bop, 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 when you do that, then all of a sudden it's like your body morphs into this amazing place because you're in an amazing place internally. So your external must change because your internal changes. And that's the same true when it comes to everything else that you're expecting. And that's why I know there's certain things in my life, of course, that not everything changes at the same time. And there's certain things I have to be patient for and wait, but I know it's all coming, all of it. Whatever my dreams are, they're going to come true because I know it, that the God inside of me told me that my highest form of myself saw those things already happen. So it's going to happen. And people will say, "How do you know? How do you know?" And that's the mystery. You don't know what exactly is going to transpire, but you know it's like, well, right now, how do you feel? Right now. And I feel amazing right now. And that's all you have to feel. And people say, "What about yesterday? What about tomorrow? What about the next day?" None of that matters. What matters is to be able to come back and be able to stay in the present moment of like, right now. And it's continuous breathing. It's continuous. This journey never ends. It's over and over. And that's why I do these videos daily for right now, is that I know that I myself need to remind myself. I know others need to remind themselves. I listen to videos. I know people might be listening to me now. And I'm sure people will be listening to me the more I go further into this journey. The more we all go into this journey, we listen to each other, because that's what happens. We want that encouragement from other people that, hey, you got this and you do have it right now. It starts right now. It didn't start yesterday. It starts right now. It doesn't start tomorrow. Again, it comes back to start right now, day after day after day. It's just, I was a person, and I'm a person. I'm a committed person. Like, once I decided I was going to do something, I'm going to do it. When I first opened my YouTube page, the original time, I was also hammering it out. I wasn't doing it day after day, though. I was actually doing it. I had a schedule. I see, as I was planning and plotting. Now it's like I do it daily. Now I have to. I'm laughing at myself because part of me has to sometimes say no. Like, I actually have made more than one video on a day and just scheduled it. But like, I have to learn to let go sometimes and not do videos on certain days. So there are days where I don't do them, and there are days where I won't schedule them in the future. But for right now, I'm enjoying doing this and I'm enjoying putting it out there. And I feel like if I could help one person every single day, it helps me. So in essence, it doesn't matter if anyone's watching it, but if I can help one person, it really is changing the world, because you are your own world. When you change your reality, your entire universe changes. I know that my entire world has changed. I see every single thing differently now. I mean, the sky is so blue behind me. Look at the green in the tree. It's so beautiful. And all I want to do is be with others who appreciate that in that kind of place. And it's hard because when you're transitioning, then everyone's where they're at and you're where you're at, and you can't force anyone to come along this journey with you. And it could feel isolating. It could feel lonely at times. I know God's become my best friend. My partner is God. And I'm in love with nothing else, as Dave Matthews says in one of his songs. I'm in love with nothing else. I'm in love with God. I love my children, but I'm not in love with my children. I'm in love with God. I'm in love with the universe. I'm in love with what I'm doing on a daily basis. And that's all I want to be doing. So that's what I'm doing. Trusting that part of me that just wants to be doing this and wants to be in a place of love and a place of gratitude. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video or if you like any of my videos, please like them, like this one, share with others, and continue on your journey in the place of love and gratitude and keep coming back. And I'll speak to you on my next video. Thank you again.